Happy Tuesday, guys, and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We're in the studio today with Turning Point. Turning Point, what's up, guys?
That's right,
What's
man.
up, Roger?
Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's so funny that I see y'all. You are like way taller than me, but on the camera we kind of look like we're the same height, right? Like all across.
I can try to slouch a little bit.
No, you're good. You're good. I can put my chair up. All right, guys. So, so tell us your names and what you do in the band. That way.
All right. My name is Santiago Ruiz, and I play the drums for the band. I think I'm going on 3 years now with the band, and yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
I'm Max. I play guitar. 3.5, 4 years with the band now. I don't remember.
I'm Austin. I play bass and I fake backup vocals. Sometimes I say things. I've been with the band for just a few months, so loving it so far.
Oh, are you the newest member in the band?
Nope.
Hi, I'm the newest member of the band. My name's
Hello.
Vivica Starr, and I'm one of the lead singers. And I've been with them for about 2 or 3 months so far.
Oh, barely need.
Yeah,
Something like
Nice. How do you like these guys?
they're amazing. They're like family. They're amazing
Cool.
already.
Yeah, they seem pretty nice. I just met
Yeah.
them.
I'm Micah Matthews, and I am the mouth player.
The mouth player?
Yes, that's what Austin calls it. He's like, you're a mouth player. You know you have a guitar player.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
we got the bass
You have
player.
a drummer, you have
Yeah.
a
Drum
bass
player.
player.
I guess it makes sense.
He's
Mouth
the mouth
player.
player.
I feel like I know you from somewhere.
Everybody says that. Like I show up places I shouldn't, and I just
and I have too.
yeah.
Maybe,
That's probably-
maybe from one of those places.
I don't know. Were you behind that warehouse live when that really bad smell was there for like a week and a half?
No, I don't think so.
Then I don't know you.
All right, guys. So tell us a little bit about the history of Turning Point, because before today, all I knew about Turning Point is that it's an audience response system for Microsoft. But which I'm an operator for that. I make good money doing that. Stupid money. But still, so tell us a little bit about the history, how y'all got started, how long the band's been around, and how do y'all know each other? How did y'all come about being the
All right,
band?
Turning Point, we started as a mental hospital.
Okay.
You know,
Sounds-
getting people in
sounds
there who
legit.
had mental problems, and we would work with them. No, actually, believe it or not, when we started Turning Point, we had our Facebook page, Turning Point Band Clear Lake. But
Yeah,
anyways,
that's your tag.
that is our tag. So Turning
me a while
Point
to figure
Band
it
Clear
out.
Lake. And so in the beginning, we started getting people that were actually thinking that we were one of those places that helped people with what was wrong
No
with them.
way.
We did.
With
And we
Turning
started
Point?
getting
See?
messages, and we were like, we're just a band. We can't help you with that. And so, oh yeah, Bay Area Turning Point.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, that's not us. We like to get people drunk and have a good time and party. You know, that's kind of what we do. We want people to have fun on the dance floor, you know. But it started about 5 years ago, actually, with me, Raph Rivera. So give a shout out to Raph.
Shout out to
you know.
Raph.
Definitely for
I
Raph.
believe he's doing better.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
walking. He walked for the first time the other
Oh,
day.
yeah, man.
So, but it was me, him, and a guy named Ryan Damien, and we just kind of got together and we wanted to do something different. Then they all kind of moved on to their original projects, and then it was left with just me and Max, and we kind of just picked people, and we had a few people that were come in and out, and we had Raph as our bass player for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then he was doing his original stuff that he was doing, and so we were able to get Austin that came in because he was playing with Santi in another band.
Yeah, Santi and I
uh,
go back several years.
Oh yeah.
We-
What
we've
was the
been-
name of that band?
We were in Radio Frequency.
Oh, with
Who
Zeke.
was- yeah, and they
What's
were
up,
here.
Zeke?
Red Iris, they were here.
I saw
too.
Zeke this weekend,
Yeah. So
or maybe last weekend. Can't remember.
Fair enough. You see everybody everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I do.
He's-
Well, where did I see Zeke?
You're that guy. That's a good guy to be.
Yeah, it is. It
So
is my
we-
Friday.
yeah, so Santi and I played together for like two and a half years, I guess, our time together in that band. And then he left to do something else, and I left the state. And then when I was still living in New England, he hit me up one day, and he goes, "Hey, man." I'm like, "What is this?" He's like, "When are you coming back to Houston?" I'm like, "What are you getting at?" July. He goes, "Well, we just were thinking about, another bassist and just add another person." And I'm like, I knew it, but I'm happy I did. So
Is that the sole reason why you came back to the States?
no. I mean, I wish I could say yes, but no.
No, you just
No.
say New England or England?
I was in New England,
Oh, okay.
the new version.
Same place.
England
Oh.
2.0.
Okay.
2.0.
Oh,
And
okay.
I lived in Hampshire 2.0.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I think you meant like England. Like,
Hello,
like
I
Dublin.
in
couldn't
Europe.
do that.
All right, so
So, anyways, Austin came in. He joined us, and we just pretty much said we don't really practice because we play a lot out, and which is a great thing. If you're playing
Yeah, of
every
course.
weekend, you don't get time to practice. And Santi was like, "Well, we got to get a practice. Austin wants to practice with us." So we were like, "Okay, here's 45 songs. Have them ready in a couple
Yeah.
weeks."
I've
And he
known-
came in and he
I
knocked
got
them
those
out.
emails.
Yeah, and he came out and he knocked them all out and was very prepared for it. So we were like, oh man, this guy did his homework, and in the scene it's kind of hard to find people that will actually do their homework,
Yes.
And so he came in and did his thing. And so he was playing with us, and then we found Vivica because her mama was in a band, SVK band, and so I would let her mom jump up on stage, and she decided to bring her out to Friends Pub and watch us play. And Vivica was like, man, what'd you think?
I thought they were really good. I liked their style. It was so different, and they had their own, he's gotten me to a point where I can get comfortable more on stage. You don't have to be just dancing. You can be silly and you can be goofy, and that's what I liked about it when I saw that. And she introduced me to him, and whenever she introduced me to him, she told him I sang and that I was looking to be in cover bands and everything.
Yeah.
So then later on, when he started seeing I was doing songs and everything, he asked me to be in the band. And I was like, of course, that, to me, that's a big thing because this band is me.
Was this your first band?
No,
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, okay.
I have another band called Obsession.
Obsession.
So he saw me through there, and he liked the way I was, working and stuff on stage. So he decided to ask me if I wanted to do more work with him, and it was more like an opportunity to me. So.
Well, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So, why Turning Point? Or how the Turning
For
Point
me,
come
when I
about?
came up with the name, it was a few people in the music scene know I had throat cancer twice. So to me, it was I was down and out, and I was drinking and doing the wrong things because I was just miserable, thinking, oh, woe is me, feel bad for me. But it's to me, I was just I wanted to change my life. I wanted to change the way I was doing things. So I changed it to Turning Point to for change everything for the better.
Well, let me rewind. Who had cancer?
I had throat cancer twice.
Oh, no shit. I just
Yes, sir.
completely heard that and completely skipped over it. And
Yes.
then I was like, wow.
Yes. So,
Are you okay?
yes, I'm fine.
Well,
I mean, yeah, what people don't get with cancer is you can, it not only kills the good stuff, but the bad stuff, but it kills the good stuff. So it kind of messed me up a lot to where there's a lot of other issues I have, but I don't let it stop me. Whenever we play shows, I make sure to go out there and have fun
Yeah, dude.
and just let loose and just, dance around, right?
Well, we're glad you're here, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah. That's pretty inspiring, man.
Pretty impressive for a singer.
That's
to come
pretty
back from that.
inspiring. Yeah, that's really inspiring. I mean, that second song you sound check with, I was like, damn, this guy's got vocals. That's pretty awesome. All right, so what are some of y'all's influences as a band? I know y'all come from probably different backgrounds.
All right. It all started back in 1983. No.
I was wondering.
Influences. I mean, for me, it's all over the place, man. If it sounds good, I'll jam it. I can get jiggy with it, man. There's drummers. I mean, everything Spanish.
So what drummer inspired you to be a drummer?
Well, funny story, man. At the time, I mean, I started when I was a kid. I guess I had the itch at a young age. I started playing on buckets and, you know. So anyhow, but watching MTV, Metallica was Lars Ulrich, watching him playing on drums, I was like, that's what I want to do, man. I mean, everything they played sounded badass, at that time, the late 80s, early 90s stuff. And then throughout, time, just kind of kept changing after that. I mean, he's a great drummer, but I don't really think of him the way I used to anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as music, it's everything, man. Right now, I mean, I'm trying to teach myself how to play more Latin style type of drums, I mean, I've seen drummers go off on salsa and merengue and
Yeah,
stuff.
dude.
Yes, man. I mean, you hear it and you're like, it can't be that hard. And then you see it and you're like, oh, crap,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now as far as music goes, and just
Cool.
having fun with it, enjoying
What
the
about
ride.
you, buddy? Mr. Guitar Player.
Yeah, so I grew up with a lot of AC/DC and sort of that
yeah.
era of music, a lot of rock, and I listen to everything, but typically just anybody that plays
What's
some rock.
one guitar player that has inspired you?
Probably like Slash, you know.
Oh,
really
cool.
like that kind of melodic style.
Yeah, man. He's good.
That-
He's really fucking good.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
wait.
I'll take his money
It's like
if
he's
he wants to
really
give it to
fucking
me.
good.
He's decent.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can play a couple things. So my, yeah, well, it is. I mean, I grew up with a parent with a music degree, and that really influenced a lot about what I listened to and
Yeah.
the way that I valued music, like the way people put songs together. Like even something I listen to and I'm like, this is garbage, but I can appreciate what they're doing. But I found myself listening to a lot of prog, a lot of jazz, a lot of funk, that kind of stuff. So even the old school stuff, Rush, yes, you know, Genesis, that kind of thing. Even the newer stuff, even like Steven Wilson, a lot of the European prog is just amazing. So that's what I listen to a lot, funk and jam sessions. I love going to jam sessions. Shout out to my Darbley people. But yeah, that's where you can really get it out. So that's where I really feel at home.
Well, welcome to the studio. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like the beard, man.
Grew it myself.
Yeah. So what about you?
Well, it all started, you know, with my mom. She basically like sang while I was in her stomach. Like she was singing cover bands while I was in her stomach. So, you know, it all came from her. It was all seeing her. And then also my dad, he was the lead singer of the Cumbia Kings. His name was Nando. Nando Dominguez. He was worked with AB, Selena's brother. So he was, you know, also an inspiration too. And then from there, I just started listening to other artists, and you know, I started realizing when I was like around 11 years old, I was like, man, this is what I want to do. So I just started training myself, and I started listening to Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, and those are like my top favorite singers who influenced me the most. Like I just listen to them, and I want to mimic everything that they do and just copy every move. And they just her, my mom, and my dad, and just those musicians trained me to get better.
Well, yeah, that's super awesome. Well, congrats. So
Just side note, you can kind of tell she can do the whistle pitch,
okay,
which is an extremely high.
Yeah.
No one else can do it.
Really?
Like I heard it, it blew my mind.
Yeah.
I stopped playing
Had to teach myself.
and just.
Maybe later we'll hear.
No,
it.
it's really impressive.
Awesome. So what's up, man?
I can barely whistle. But that's the point. No, my influences growing up was Steve Perry with Journey.
Oh, he's awesome.
Love that dude. He's pretty
Hell yeah.
awesome. And then I'm all over the place with my music. But I love Boys to Men. And like on my way up here, I was jamming some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like like Reasons, man, that's my jam. Like I love that stuff. But like lately, I just been really into Robin Thicke. You know, if you ain't never heard any of his stuff that's, you know, that's not played on the radio,
I
it's
haven't
badass.
heard of him actually. Sorry, I'm like real sheltered.
Oh no, you
Music.
need to
I
listen
need
to
to?
Robin Thicke. His dad was Alan Thicke from Growing Pains, right?
Oh,
So
okay. I'll look him up. I'm
yeah,
gonna look him up.
definitely, dude. He's bad to the bone. So
Okay. Oh yeah.
yeah, he's pretty awesome. So, but a lot of people in the scene always, anytime I go and somebody's like, jump up on stage, they're like Journey or Guns N' Roses, and I'm like, let's play something different. Come on, let's play something little hip hop, little R&B, and they're just like, no, we want you to do Journey or Guns N' Roses. but you know, like I said, Steve Perry's one of my biggest influences. So.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty awesome. So y'all play a lot. What is one stage that you'd like to play in here in town that you haven't?
I know I'd like to play at the House of Blues. That's one of my.
It's one of yours. Yeah. Anybody else?
Anyone else? I'm happy playing anywhere. I mean, just a stage.
Well, I've always liked the House of Blues stage, the big one,
Yeah.
because I've played. I think it's called like the Bronze Room or the Peacock or something. So I know they have like a downstairs stage. I've played that one and I've played the other small one, but that big one, man, like on the 3rd floor or whatever, that's one of on my bucket list right there.
Awesome.
I would love to play that one. That's a cool stage, yeah.
So every band has a favorite song to play as a band. What is y'all's favorite song to play? I mean, there's gotta be one that
I was
y'all
gonna say,
like your go-to song.
I don't
where
know
it's
if there's
like-
one like band wide that we all just choose as our favorite because we each kind of have something different we like. My one would probably be Uptown Funk, because there's a part in that, and like everybody completely plays it really stale in the middle. Like you have this bridge, you have this bridge part where not you guys, not y'all, but like just internet covers. I think they exist, and just like a part where you can just like cut loose a little bit and do something, and no one ever does. So that's my opportunity. Like as a bassist, I kind of hold it all down, but that's
Is it that middle part where it goes back to the riff?
Yeah,
Where it just gets
like
kind of quiet,
everything
go
drops
back to
out.
the beginning?
Yeah, I get to have some fun, and I think everybody kind of.
So what do you do during that part?
You'll see.
Ah.
You'll see. It's there. I can't emulate it with
is that
my
why
voice.
you asked me why you're gonna slap?
That's what I told you. Yeah, but watch out for that compressor.
Sorry, did I just spoil it?
I don't
So
know.
jumping jack.
Yeah, no.
That would be funny.
Anybody else want to have a favorite they want to?
I mean, my favorite would probably be Dangerous Woman, Ariana Grande. That one's one of my favorites. Yeah. That's
All right, so talk about your social media. What platforms are you on?
Right now we have an Instagram, which is Turning Point Band Clear Lake. And then we have a Facebook, which is, like I said, the tag was the Turning Point Band Clear Lake as well. And then Twitter as well. It's still the same thing, Turning Point Band Clear Lake. And so those are pretty like the main three that we have.
And where are y'all playing next so people can go out and see you?
Well, the next one we have coming up is...
Somebody was ready.
Yeah, I saw the... I read it on the prompt. I cheated. So I've watched all your shows. I knew it was coming.
Oh, la.
So next Saturday, March 7th.
Oh, do I need to change it up then?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no. Like, I memorized this. Don't put me through my paces here. So, Bee Jiggers down on Seawall Saturday, March 7th. We're going to be playing there starting at 9.
That's in Galveston.
Yeah, that's the Holiday Inn right there. It's a little bar next to it. It's a really cool little place. Yeah, and March 13th, that's a Friday, we're playing Kima Boardwalk from 6 to 10. A couple weeks after that, March 28th, we're playing a private show at Pirates Cove. We play private shows all the time. It's one of our favorite things to do because it's always just a lot of fun.
It probably pays better.
It does.
And they feed you. And they give you drinks.
They give you drinks.
You know?
But drink responsibly, guys.
Yeah. No.
Well, it's water
and then,
unless you're Ubering, then get trapped.
Yeah, there you go. And then we're trained musicians. We do this.
Yeah.
We drink professionally. And then after that, we're going to 6th Street Garage from 9 to 1 in Texas City on 6th Street, which is new and improved and very impressive now.
That's pretty awesome.
So that's what's coming up in March.
Okay, guys, so if you're watching on YouTube for the first time on our channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. It really helps us. Your subscriptions really help us with sponsors. It helps us to reach actually to more bands from out of state. We already have bands coming from out of state, but we want to have a bigger reach. So your subscriptions really do help with that, guys. So consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, guys, share the event. Make sure these guys get new fans. I know you have a shitload of fans already, but it doesn't hurt to share it, you know? So share it, guys. If you're watching, share it. Somebody new might watch them that just stumbles across the video, and that person might share, and shit gets around, you know? This is the power of social media, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost. And just about everybody, like 94%, I went with 94, not 95 this time. I changed it up. Has a phone in their hands, like all the time. So just share it, guys. And it's not only today, it'll be there, so you can always go back and share it. If you're watching on Twitter, retweet the event, follow us. If you're watching on Twitch, put the game down, give your brain some oxygen. You know, just listen to some arts, man. Listen to some musicians. Support musicians, guys. You know, we had to support local music. This is the whole reason why we are doing this. We wanna share musicians' passion and just make sure that these musicians get seen all over the place. This is not just Houston. This is worldwide. You know, everybody has YouTube. This can be seen by anybody, and we get people from different countries that send us messages that they really enjoy that band, that their band is like real kick-ass, you know. And so yeah, man, you got something to say?
Yeah,
bro?
I just wanted to say that there's actually a great music scene in Houston, man. I mean, for a lot of people that don't get out of the house, and you know, this is a good way to find out about those bands and
Absolutely.
you know, network with those bands. But I mean, there's just so many different bands and styles, and I've actually discovered a few bands watching your show, man.
Oh, awesome,
yeah,
dude.
A lot of great bands, man. I mean, when I got here, you were jamming some band. I think.
Audic Empire.
Dude, they were awesome,
Audic
bro.
Empire is
I was
dope.
like, oh snap, dude, that sounds
we
good.
caught them at the end of the tour. They were just coming from Florida, just passing
Really?
through.
Cool.
So yeah, man. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for new music to listen to, check out our channel, man. There's all types of music, all
Definitely.
genres,
Definitely.
from all over the state, and from New York, from California, from Oklahoma, bands from Louisiana. So check us out, guys. It's always a pleasure to showcase these bands here and to actually just network with them, man.
Right.
Every night we do this 7 days a week, by the way. We have a band here every day, every night. Sometimes 2 or 3 bands a day.
Nice.
So guys, so your support is awesome. Without the fans, without the bands, we wouldn't be where we are. We started this 6 months ago, and this is, I believe, our show 125th show.
Nice.
So we're really excited, guys. And I want to send a couple of shout-outs. Kevin Hamlin, he just had the Tune Out Cancer Fest at the Wildcatter Saloon, so I'm sure that went great, haven't spoken with him. But he does that every year. Check him out, Kevin Hamlin. Iván Oropesa and Rock Animal for all the support. We have a Spanish rock concert here every Wednesday from bands all over the state. They come from Dallas, San Antonio, Waco, all over. It's super dope, full-blown, like 2-hour concert. It's super awesome, guys. Check that out if you like Spanish rock. King Baby Familia, Diego for all the mad love. Ya know King Baby?
Yes.
He's super dope, man. He's one of our big partners here. And so is Iván Oropesa. Diego is about to go on tour, guys. Look, check out his band, King Baby Familia. Super awesome reggae, freaking the shit. You can see him live on our show as well. He's been here twice. Severo Brown and Zona Libre with KPFT. Those guys always send us artists that they interview. Just new artist showcase. Severo Brown is another partner with us. We're gonna start another show on Sundays. We're gonna showcase more Latin music. We're gonna get more into like cumbia. We're gonna get more into norteño. We're gonna get more into just all salsa, merengue, and not
nice.
just Spanish rock. Hank Lamb with 90.1, another one of our partners. Thank you for all the advice, bro, and thank you for sending us artists. And Weststone Audio, our sponsor for in-ears. Right now, there will be a code on the screen, but I can't reach that far. Normally, someone put it up, but if you're looking for ears, Weststone is a great in-ears, guys, and we have a discount code. RR Studio 15 will give you 15%, and I really do recommend them. They're super awesome, guys. So I'm done with my spiel, guys. Any final shout-outs before we can play?
I'd like to give a shout out to my stepdad because he's also, I didn't get to mention him, but he also is like another influence, even though we're past that. He's also another influence too because he pushes me and makes me get out of my comfort zone, so that influences me to.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
Hell yeah.
so.
And I got a stepdaughter, so I know.
Exactly.
I can
Exactly.
kinda
Gotta give
relate,
him all the credit.
sort of
'cause
in a way. Yeah. That's super awesome, dude. That's awesome. Thank you. Anybody else, guys?
I want to give you a shout out.
Oh, dude.
Thank you
don't
for
have
having us here,
You-
and keep up the good work, man.
Thanks,
and
man.
you inspire. I know you inspire me to try to live a dream, man. Because I see you trying to build your big empire here, doing your thing, man.
Awesome.
So
Thank you.
and
I know we had a badass conversation before
Right,
all
right.
the slackers got
Right.
here. Nah, just kidding.
Did he ask you about your goals in life?
yeah, we're about to get there. So
we
Max,
did talk about
a little bit.
We
Yeah,
did talk about my goals.
yeah.
You know
yeah.
his nickname is Goals.
Well, they
Oh,
started calling me
yeah.
goals. Because I'm always asking, trying to build structure and
it's
dissect
like, what are your
people's
goals?
Well,
What
I
are
always
your
like to
goals?
pick people's brains, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, man, so
And he already said he was gonna come and showcase a couple of shows with me.
Yeah, I'll come down,
co-host
dude.
and help
I'll help
out.
you out. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So,
Why
so
not, man?
It's on the record now.
All right, there you go. I'm gonna come knocking on his door, and he's gonna be like, "Who are you?"
I'm like, what band were you from?
Yeah, exactly.
You have an appointment?
No. Yeah, right.
Mr. Drummer.
Yeah. No, but for sure, dude. I mean, this is awesome. A great experience, man. I mean, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm sure I can speak for everybody else here, man. This is pretty cool.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to take a minute break. These guys are going to go to the booths. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Turning Point, live in R&R studio, guys. Hell yeah, guys. Awesome.